What's up, M&N Gang? It's your girl Naya.
And your boy Nick.
Wait on you. We back with another banger. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, M&N Gang? It's your girl Naya.
And your boy Nick.
And today we are back with another banger.
Yes, sir.
Guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn the post notification bell on so you're notified on all new bangers.
Like this video and leave us a comment down below. This video was requested by Candace Childs. I want to say Chill Childs. She requested this video, so comment. You know you requested this video of you. I told you we got it coming, so I hope I said your name right. But yeah, let's get into it. How do you feel like we keep it together, keep our relationship strong? Like, what are some things that we do that keep our relationship strong?
Well, I mean, off the rip, we know we don't want nobody else. We know we want this forever. Like, we just know that that's how we feel, that's how our bond is. So we do what we got to do to keep it going or whatever. But I mean, what you feeling? Like, what you got to say?
Communication most definitely gotta be there. That's the key to everything. That's the key to a whole relationship, gang. So if you watching this video and your relationship is going down or is rocking, like, try and invest in the communication getting better and listen. I
don't listen.
I have problems because it's not the point that I don't listen. It's just, I'ma say what I got to say, and sometimes she don't agree with what I say. Start a little bickering back and forth.
We're both, I'm not gonna say selfish, but yeah, I don't know if selfish is the word. Like, whatever we say, we want that what we just said to happen. So if he disagree with it, I'm like, no, we're doing what I just said. Like, we're doing it this way. And then no, he doing it this way. So it just becomes a disagreement to the point where
you gotta come to that. You gotta come to that.
Well, we take pieces of each opinion and then we just turn it into a good solution, baby.
Yeah.
So got to where we pray more too to get together. Where we'll pray in the morning
every
together
day,
and at night before we go to bed. So we don't make that a help in our relationship as well.
Kevin prayed today. I think we should have a moment of silence with the game right now.
Okay, cause we immediately woke up working. So.
A family that
pray together, stay together.
Yeah, so we be praying together, and ever since we've been doing that, things have been getting a lot better.
We also, well, if we do have a bad argument or whatnot, we get now to where before it gets so bad, we'll just immediately separate from each other. When we just break up, I mean, like, he go outside and walk or get some fresh air just so we calm down, and then we come back and talk about it.
So on the man side, when I get mad, I ride and I just listen to music just to ease my mind. I don't know what you do.
Can't really take my mind off anything, and everything. First, he keep you busy, and then him just being so precious and sweet, like, he really make your madness just go away. So that's technically how I do. Then we come back and we talk or whatever. One thing about it, whenever you get into an argument, never just let it go and just disappear. Nah. You really got to talk about it, because if not, you'll bring that argument back up later on, and you won't. Once you talk about it, it's buried, like it's dead. We don't talk about it no more. So that's why it is good that it goes back to communication. So
no, you just keep pushing it off and not talking about it. Like, it just go keep building and then you go keep thinking. Like, every time y'all do get into an argument, you just go think about that, and then you just go throw that up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, you just gotta move forward past stuff. How do you feel we done made it this far? Like that, I think that might have been the question. How did you get this far?
I think by keeping the relationship spiced up, like, we try to go on dates every now and then. And
we've been lacking with that, but we get back in that.
We have.
Matter of fact, we got one coming up this week.
Yeah, I think we just be getting distracted by working with YouTube and Kai. So, and I guess we used to feel like on a date night, it should be me and Malik, but that can't always be the case no more. So now it just have to be all three of us or whatever.
Before he came along,
we took him all. We went on dates all the time, every weekend.
Me and her, you know what I'm saying? But now We just working our way back.
Yeah. Do fun stuff too, like.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff.
Fun activities, like we try to have like a little fun day or whatever. Which y'all stay tuned for that. We trying to take Kaka to one of these water parks.
No,
So
stay
tuned for that. Cause that's something that's something I really want to do. Me being a big kid, but then I want to take Kaka too.
We have our time a couple times out of the week. Hey, they don't know what I'm talking about. We spice it up, you know. I try and get her massages and stuff.
Like I wake up, yeah.
I mean, sometimes she be asleep. I may wake her up, rubbing on the massaging her. Like that help a lot. Like it just keep, you know, keep a relationship spiced up. You feel me? Cause this my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like this my dog. You feel me? So I can tell her stuff without her getting mad, offended, or uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
so we real comfortable with each other.
There's a lady walk by and we in public.
Oh like, yeah.
Dang, she got a big old fat, but don't. You know what I'm saying? Like some females so insecure and they just
I'm gonna be looking with him like where the booty at?
You know? Saying like it's just little stuff like that.
Oh no, I don't never get offended by stuff like that. Like, cause
ain't nobody insecure about nothing.
Like you always have to realize you're not the only woman in this world. Are prettier than you. Some women have bigger.
No, ain't nobody prettier than you though.
Oh. But I'm just speaking like generally. Watching a movie and it's a celebrity or somebody, he be like, that's a pretty lady, like, and I be like, yeah, she surely is. Like you can't just knock that thinking, oh, that's my man, he can't. And then another thing is too, like this what helps with our relationship when he's out and about. Or I'm out and about, we let each other be out and about. Like we don't get to write each other phone, calling each other where you at, when you come home, when you come home, when you come home. We don't do that. Like
until we miss each other.
Yeah, until we really like missing each other. Like we've been gone for like all day long, and it's like we like, okay, now it's time to wind on down. I'm ready to be with my baby now. Like that's different. But versus if you just left an hour ago and I'm already writing and calling your phone, no, period. Like I try when he been with his friends or stuff, I try not to even write or call him because I want him to enjoy that time. You feel me? Enjoying himself because I'm not the only one. You know he can spend time with or whatever. So
yeah.
So that was respecting each other's space. Yeah, that's
you gotta give like you got to give each other space. Like you got to.
Yeah.
And it get to the point that way I go somewhere. She'll have Kai, and then like when she goes somewhere, I don't mind keeping her because I know she need her space. She need her own
personal space
away from both of us. He made us get shown up close.
Yeah, he did. Well, I thought we were close already before.
But it's just like when he came, like I don't know,
it really helps out a lot with arguing and whatnot because we don't really want to argue in front of him. And that one thing, like when of course he don't know now. We could be talking to each other and he don't know anything at this point. He just a still baby. But when he get on up, I want to have the type of relationship where we don't argue in front of my baby, in front of the kids at all. Like we have an argument, a disagreement, we gonna go talk about it in our room to each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want no type of toxic relationship for our kid around our kids, period. Cause that's very unhealthy for them. Like they will remember, all my mom and daddy did with us, or all my mom and daddy did with fight, or they mean to each other, that type of stuff. So I want them to feel our love so they can feel even loved even more.
We try to love each other.
Yeah.
And we try to love him as much.
Even more. Being there for each other. Like for an example, when I need some, he always got my back. When he needs some, I always got his back. It's like an equal situation. Like I actually seen this post on Facebook the other day. It was like the girlfriend, her boyfriend needed some money or something, and the girlfriend just straight bashed him for not having it. I could never do nothing like that.
Everybody go through hard times.
Yeah.
Like, and if you a woman out there and you feel like say if your man done fell off or something, you just feel like, oh, it's time to move on to the next. Like,
yeah, that don't work.
That ain't cool, and you ain't gonna never get what you want or what you looking for.
Cause you supposed to have each other back, like
through thick and thin. Yeah. Like, she done needed me before, and I done needed her before. Like,
and it's like if I have it, he has it. If he have it, I have it.
And never count favors over here either. Like, never. Like, here, and then not giving. Like with her, you can give them back. Like, vice versa. Like that's just how it is. Like, they're my best friend though. Yeah, movie night. We don't start.
We started having movie night
a lot,
once a week. Well, no, really more, but
yeah, we do it like
very often
every
now.
night.
Yeah, But we didn't used to do it at all, like, period. We never really sat down together and really watched movies or really watched TV, because we always either working with YouTube or we working with Kai. We doing something with Kai, but it's like we constantly busy. So now we make time for at least once a night to have movies. Like me, him and Kai sit down and actually watch a whole movie. Yeah. And we put our phones up. Yeah. So we get
that used to be another thing.
Yeah, like when we used to watch movies, we'll be distracted from social media or checking our YouTube stuff.
Phones on silent or do not disturb, and
put it to the side, like straight. We watching the movie, enjoying ourselves, and enjoying the movie. So that's one thing. Yeah,
I like that. Like I ain't never realized how much that mattered until we started doing it. We play the game together.
Yeah. We
she want to play the game more
all
than
the time
me,
now. And I get so mad. Yeah, I love GTA.
And then I be getting tired of playing. Like I be getting tired. She get mad with me when I don't want to play.
I love GTA. So I get so mad when he don't be want to play GTA. Though. I be like, all you want to do is play the stupid basketball and the stupid football. I'm like, play GTA. Like if he ain't playing, I'm playing, and if he is playing, I'm watching him play. So that's very fun too. So
what advice would you give to
somebody else? One advice I probably would give is the very first advice would be to pray. If y'all are not comfortable with praying together, like y'all pray individually, but pray very, very often, because I feel like that has strengthened us up a lot. Like
I'm gonna say that God is real.
Yeah,
that's
he
all
really
I'm gonna say. He is real.
He is. So cause then we was thinking a whole lot of stuff that we were going through, like the devil is in this situation, like the devil is coming between us. So the more and more we pray, like at this point the devil has not been around us, because nothing but good is happening to us. Good. Another advice would be
even if something bad, even if the bad happen, it's something good that come out of it.
Yeah, you know? Like it'd be a bigger picture at the end of it. It's like when you young, you don't really pay attention to it, or you ignore it.
A lot of the stuff,
but the older you get, the more you go through. So, and the more you go through stuff, you realize like God can really help me out of this. Or if I pray more, God will answer my prayers. And it's not only asking God for stuff, it's thanking Him for the stuff that you done been through and that He's gonna get you through. So
yeah. And
I'm gonna say this just to be saying this, not that this is something that we have experienced, but do y'all, like, don't listen to nobody around y'all, immediately, like, just do y'all, like,
do you.
Don't let nobody
else in your household or your relationship.
Yeah,
you know,
just do y'all. But that's not something that we have ever experienced. That's just I'm just giving advice to but what I've seen from somebody else or whatever. But
and for the men's side, like, just loosen up and be a little softer, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that was one thing, guys. Like I said, I don't know if we mentioned it, if you know or not, but we have been together 7 years. Like January 1st, 2022 will make 8 whole years. So when we first, I want to say the first 3 years maybe, the first 3 years, it was really tough for us because Malik was like very hard shell type of person. Well, he would not loosen up. He was very, very like in a box. Like he would not be soft or emotional or nothing like that. So
soft to your woman.
Yes, like now it's so much better now because he like very, very soft. He be want to be on me, all that type of stuff. And he didn't used to do that like about the first 3 years. And that when we was in high school too though. So
to your woman, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, you may have friends and all, but this the one gonna have your back.
Yeah. Through whatever, like through anything. So
don't take offense to everything in a relationship, because sometimes the person, the other just wants the best for you, and they go push you. They go push you so hard to the point where you think they just poking and poking and poking at you. No, it's not that. They just want the very best for you. They know they see the best. They see something in you, and they just trying to bring it out of you. So don't get offended if somebody just owns you.
I'm getting a whole lot better with that, but it was to the point where whenever he said something to me, I just took it offensive as if he's coming at me every time. But it wasn't even that. And I realized that now it's not that he's coming at me, it's the fact that he sees something in me that I probably don't see in myself, or I see it in myself, but I'm just scared to open up to it. So he's trying to like motivate me to either do it or just go for it. I hope this actually answered your question, Candace. But if we didn't go into details or something, you can always comment it down below. We'll respond to your comment. Well, we'll try to get to you as soon as possible. And I hope this helped a lot of other people out too with relationships.
Something else, like you, but we already done touched on it. How you said when I'm out, like you let me be.
Oh yeah, having
like,
your own personal
still
space.
young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
We young, so it ain't really like we just these two old people. Well, not old. I hope I don't offend nobody with that.
Cause we
Not
cause
saying
we got
old
to
people,
get
but
older one day too. So
like,
not older,
it
but
ain't like we just
married.
we married.
Well,
Yeah, we
'cause
not
even
married.
marriage
Even with
don't have to be
married,
like that.
no, it don't. People just get that
Forcing
concept
that,
and
yeah.
forcing that, and that's another thing. Like we don't force nothing.
yeah, we don't
We don't
force
force
nothing
nothing.
at all. Like we really let it hit us. Like that one thing, honestly, we might talk about how we would want our wedding to be when we get rich or whatnot, but that's something we ain't never really talked about. Are you gonna marry me? When you gonna marry me? Like we don't talk about
We
that,
don't talk about
period.
that
Like
at all.
we'll know when that time is.
I even say stuff like you my wife. Like I say that all the time. I just probably said it this morning, didn't I? Over there yesterday morning.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I say
I
that.
remember
Like I
that.
say stuff like that because
Yeah.
I know that it ain't physically on the hand, but like I know this gonna be
Yeah.
my wife. She know that. So why we gotta force it? You know what I'm saying? So just let it happen.
Because it's
we
like
just
our
gonna let it happen.
bond know that.
Yeah.
God, this man.
Our love know that. I'm deeply in love with this girl. And
Go
it's just
easy,
like
babe.
it's just like our relationship just goes stronger and stronger every
See
day.
y'all, this
Boy,
is.
stop it, boy.
Did I
What
tell
you
you I
doing
paid
now?
too much for these glasses for you to be
What
telling
you
them
doing?
Get it.
Like our love for each other, like through the roof, like. But yeah, I think we finna get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, we is, y'all. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment. And we got these bangles on the way, back to back to back. So, we out.